Hey friends, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Kay. I'm a former professional home organizer and I am here to inspire you to... Girl, what are you... I'm trying... You know what? Don't worry about her. That was future me who's relaxed because she did all the stuff she was supposed to do right then to make her house organized right now. So I will tell you how to be future me. Let's go. Okay, y'all loved the last video I made like this. It was called 10 hacks for a clutter-free home. So let's talk about 10 more things you can do for yourself to make your life so much easier so that you have way less clutter. Because who likes clutter hanging around? I don't. Number one is something I'm calling the 1 minute rule. You can tack on however many minutes you can tolerate on here, but I'm calling it the 1 minute rule. And the rule is if it takes less than 1 minute to do it, just do it. Like if you're like, oh, I need to open the mail and it might take like a minute or two, just do it. Hanging up your coat, doing the junk mail and tossing it, doing the dishes. Maybe you have like 1 cup in the sink or like a couple of bowls. It's gonna take you a lot less time than you think to actually complete these things. There's this amazing creator I've seen on TikTok lately, and her video series, How Long Does It Actually Take, is actually really inspiring because it's just her doing things that she's been procrastinating doing and seeing how long it actually takes. And let me tell you, how long it actually takes isn't as long as you think. Listen, I know the couch is right there, okay? But just do the thing first. If it takes less than a minute, heck, if it takes less than 5 minutes, just get your ass in there and do it. You will be so excited about it. Number 2, you need to reset your drop zone almost every single day. And let me tell you, this is the area of the house where when I was seeing clients in person that I worked in the most. It's the entryway, it's the front door, it's the back door, it could be the side door. Anywhere where people are coming in and dropping stuff off, the potential for disaster is unparalleled because things are moving in and out so fast and everyone is using that space. There's shoes everywhere, coats not hung up, mail. This is the second time the mail's come up in this video so far. Listen, you need to stay on top of this area. You cannot let it get bad. It is one of those things like the dishes that will get so bad so quickly and just become like an unmanageable monster. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna set a timer for 10 minutes, okay? 10 minutes. I know you got 10 minutes. And you're gonna pick up as much as you can from the entryway. Put that mail away, put those shoes away, hang up those coats, hang up those backpacks. Hey, you know what? Even this is what I do. I change bags all the time. Like sometimes I have my backpack, sometimes I have my purse. I take a few minutes and like clean out those bags and like see if I'm, cause sometimes I put trash in there and you just take a little bit of time to get a hold of that. You will feel so much better and it won't get to unmanageable. If you don't accomplish all you want to accomplish in 10 minutes, you can either keep going or you can stop. I don't care, but you did something, you got something accomplished. Remember, messy progress is still progress. Number 3 is my motion rule. If you are leaving the room, if you are in motion already, take something with you. Like if you are leaving the room, like if you've drank your tea or your coffee or your matcha, whatever I got here in this mug. If I'm like, oh, I gotta go in my office and edit this video, I'm gonna, but on the way to my office is the kitchen. You grab that cup. You can do this every time you are in motion about your domicile. If you are meaning to take something to the recycling, you can quickly grab it and take it to the recycling. Again, if you have dishes that are dirty that you need to take to the other room or take the dishwasher while you're moving to do something else, take that dish. It's super simple. It sounds really stupid, but this makes all the difference in like the add up of tasks that you're doing. It's efficient. Number 4 is the use it or lose it rule. This is particularly relevant in things like your pantry or your fridge where you have things that expire or, sort of expire. Be realistic if you're really about using something, if you're really about eating something. I know that we are all very aspirational. Again, especially about the pantry. We're like, oh, we're gonna eat healthy and we're gonna do all of this stuff. Be intentional about what you are storing and where you are storing it. You need to store it where you use it, and you need to be very honest with yourself about whether or not you are actually using something. If what you brought into your home is aspirational, ask yourself, are you really going to live up to the aspiration? Or is there somewhere else you could go with that aspiration? Just be honest with yourself. I know we all have these good intentions, like, I would love to learn how to crochet. I'm gonna buy all of these crochet supplies. And then you end up with a hoard of things. Please be realistic with yourself. We only have so much time and bandwidth. So really keep things that are in your house that you actually use. Simple. Another fun hack is the 1 in, 1 out rule. I know you've heard this before. It is very commonly used in the sort of organizing space, but it does really work. You can even change this to fit your lifestyle. You can do 1 in, 2 out. You can do 2 in, 1 out, whatever works for you. If you bring something into your home, like if you buy a new shirt, maybe consider getting rid of one of your old shirts. That way you prevent yourself from just accumulating stuff and being very intentional about your collection. I don't always follow this rule 100%, I'm gonna be honest with you, but I do honor it when I feel like it's appropriate. Like if I buy a whole new set of cutlery, I'm gonna get rid of the old set of cutlery. I'm not gonna keep it. So make sure you are, if it works for you, do a 1 in, 1 out rule, or 2 in, 2 out, or 1 in, 2 out, whatever works for you. Not to say that everything that comes in your home is a replacement for something, but just be wary of actually accumulating instead of living mindfully. Okay, now let's be honest. I would love to meet some of you where you are, and sometimes people cannot do what they need to do right then. They have some analysis paralysis. Sometimes they just don't have the bandwidth, energy, motivation, whatever. I invite you to create a later bin. The later bin is somewhere where you toss things in, where you will deal with them when you have the bandwidth and the space to deal with them, but it is a size that cannot get larger, and when it fills up, you must deal with the things in that bin. This is a strategy I've used in the past for clients with mail when they have a tendency to collect mail and not open it. I ask them to choose a very shallow container to where the paperwork, they can pile it in, but maybe they can only pile in a few days worth, and then they must deal with it when it fills up. Now, it is up to you to discipline yourself enough to, when you see it getting filled, to deal with it. You can do it on a schedule, you can do it weekly, or you can do it whenever the urge strikes. But it can be a little decorative bin where if you find something in your home, or you get something in your home and you're like, I don't really know what to do with this, or it doesn't have a home yet, just toss it in there. Just toss it in there, but just know that you're putting it in purgatory and it must be dealt with. I will encourage you to do it at least weekly. If you don't do it at least weekly, if you don't make it a date with yourself to do it at least weekly, it's trouble. It's trouble. But this is my attempt to meet you where you are. If you just don't have it in you to organize or put things away on a regular basis, you can absolutely have a later bin, but just beware, weekly is your minimum like big amount of time to avoid it. Editing K here. Can you believe that I filmed this video and forgot to film number 7, which was like the whole point of this video, but I'm going to film it for you right now. Number 7 is one of the most important rules that I keep my home clutter-free, because I listen to this, is to, and this was the whole point, is to be kind to future you. The future you, the person you are 10 minutes from now, is going to be so grateful that you got up, you cleaned the kitchen, or you opened the mail, or you threw the trash away, or you put your clothes away. That person that you are in the future is going to be relaxed, is going to be chilling. And I always picture that person as like relaxed, playing video games, having the best time watching TV, and not feeling guilty about the fact that I have not washed the dishes, or have not put my clothes away that I washed 4 days ago, or have not hung up my coat that I just threw on the floor when I came in. So that's like the most important one. How did I forget to film that one? Anyway, you're getting it here. iPhone quality. Your actual living domicile isn't the only place where your clutter can show up. Digital declutter is something that I do on a regular basis, and you should too. Unsubscribe from email lists you are not getting anything from. I do this regularly because as a creator, I get added to email lists on a regular basis. It's very annoying, but I have to go through weekly and unsubscribe or even block people sometimes if they don't give me the option to unsubscribe. And I will unfollow accounts that I either find uninspiring or that are making me feel a kind of way. And I will delete files that I no longer have a use for, because if you don't do this weekly, you're going to have a big job to do it if you choose like monthly or something. So I would take 5 minutes and do this maybe 1 day a week. Don't take a lot of time. Just take 5 minutes, because over time, it's going to become a regular habit for you. You're going to feel good afterward. And you can even do this with your photos. There's an app that I have been using for years. I think it's associated to Clean My Mac. I will put the name of the app on the screen. I don't really know what it's called now because it used to be called something else. But what it does is recognizes for photos you've taken that were like either like screenshots, out of focus, duplicates, whatever that you might not want to keep, and it'll just mass delete them for you. It's really cool. So I will put that one down below. We're not sponsored, but I just wanted to share. This is not really a hack, but this goes back to the one where I talked about in the pantry where like keep things that you only use. When you're going through and you're trying to figure out whether or not you used something, all you have to do is ask yourself, when was the last time you used it? Sometimes that can open up doors for you that you didn't even know existed, that you're just like, wow, if the last time I used this was 5 years ago, do I really need to keep this in my home right now? And maybe it means a lot to you and it's really hard to let it go, but sometimes things are just things. And the number 10 rule is never to feel guilty about letting something go. One of the main reasons people would keep things when I was with them, or reasons that they haven't thrown things out or like gotten rid of them, was that they paid a lot of money for them. And I get this, where you're like, well, this purse is worth, you know, $500, $1,000, and I really don't want to get rid of it because it's so expensive. That money is already spent and the damage has already been done. So keeping it doesn't really do anything for you. It doesn't get back the money, and some things don't really actually keep their value. A few things do if you have a really nice designer purse. If you have a very sort of newish electronic device that you might want to sell, maybe you can plop those things on eBay or put them on Facebook Marketplace, but that's a whole other thing where you have to list and sell the item, negotiate with the buyer, meet them or send it in the mail. It's a whole thing. Is that worth your time? I don't know. You make the decision. There's usually a minimum amount of money that you will earn from it that will make me either do it or not do it, you know, so decide whether or not it's worth it for you. But usually if the money has been spent, the money has been spent. It's really sad. It's unfortunate. It makes us feel bad, but it's not doing any good just collecting dust in your home. Do not feel bad about letting it go. The other thing that people feel bad about letting go pretty often is gifts from friends, relatives, partners, whatever. I know that the gifts are often given with really good intentions, and occasionally, this doesn't happen a lot to me, but occasionally the person who is the gift giver will come after the person who was the gift recipient and be like, oh, how are you enjoying that sweater I gave you last fall? And then you have to come up with some answer. Please do not feel bad about not keeping items because they're not your taste, because you don't like them, because they don't fit, because they're not your style, because they're whatever reason that you don't want to keep them in your life. You can be honest with the person who is giving you the gift and be like, oh, I had to let that go, or it didn't work out for me, and I really appreciate the sentiment, but it didn't work out for me. You choose how you want to handle this conversation with the gift giver if they ever come to you with these kinds of things. I don't find that I will personally do that to anyone. They can do whatever they want to with whatever I give them after I give it to them. It is none of my business. The intent was there. I love you. I'm giving you a gift. I don't expect everyone to keep everything that they have in their home forever. You know what I expected them to keep forever? The memories of me. All right, those are 10 more of my rules for a clutter-free home. Which one was your favorite? Let me know down in the comment below. Let me know if you have any other tips. That will be really helpful for everyone in the comments down below. We love to learn from each other. A little conversation. Be nice, be kind in the comments, please. All right, I'm looking forward to being future Kay in the future. And do yourself a favor for your own future self. Clean it up now. Just clean it up now. All right, bye. Oh, you're gonna win. Okay. All right. That game today. You're gonna finish that game today. You are. You're gonna finish the game. And you're gonna beat your high score. Chill out.
I'll do it. Hey, 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 hey.